Liquid SunMate Foam in Place Seating, or FIPS, was developed by Dynamic Systems in 1984 to address the complex seating and positioning needs of the severely disabled. FIPS is a 3-chemical mix-and-pour system most often used to create direct molded, custom-contoured seat, back, and total cushion inserts for wheelchairs. Orthopedic professionals use FIPS to control body positioning with gentle fixed support, to slow progressive deformities or address fixed deformities and excessive tone problems, to improve body functions and blood circulation, and to relieve pressure points, soreness, or fatigue. A finished FIPS insert has the same exceptional qualities as SunMate medical-grade polyurethane foam. High density, high resilience with slow spring back that gradually returns to its original shape once pressure is removed. Viscoelastic flow to match body contours while providing uniform pressure distribution and support. Open cell structure to maximize airflow and reduce heat buildup, and absorption of up to 90% normal impact energy to cushion the body against unexpected bumps and jolts. The molding process is simple. Liquid ingredients are mixed and poured into a molding bag in the chair. The client is positioned on the bag, and within minutes, the liquid foam rises and forms around the body. Advanced posture control and pressure relief are achieved almost instantly. Depending on contour complexity, a total waterproof fabric finished insert can be completed in 2 to 4 hours and can last for years. Liquid SunMate comes in 3 standard pressure qualities: soft, medium, and semi-rigid. Soft is used primarily for low-pressure applications, such as a seat cushion for a small or lightweight person. Medium is well suited to support a wide range of body weights from 120 to 200 pounds. Semi-rigid is beneficial where firmer, more structural support is required, or it may be used in hot climates where the foam will soften to perform more like a medium firm cushion. Extra soft, medium soft, and medium firm formulations are available upon request. Liquid SunMate may be ordered in 4 different sizes. 1/3 and 1/2 units are good for making small molds for foot and head supports or armrests. A full unit will make either a seat or a back cushion. A 1.5 unit will make a high back wheelchair cushion or may be used for larger molds. Liquid SunMate comes packaged as either a bowl pack or a bag pack. Both options produce the same outcome but have different advantages. In a bowl pack, 3 separate pre-measured ingredients are combined in a bowl with an electric mixer or hand whisk. The advantage is being able to see the chemical consistency. It is the only option offered in the smallest 3rd unit size or when adding the optional FRG fire retardant. The bag pack contains all 3 ingredients in one bag, separated by clips. All mixing happens directly in the foil bag by removing the clips in sequence and using vigorous shaking and kneading actions. Additional mixing utensils aren't required. Cleanup is minimal, and the bags are easy to transport. Before orders are accepted, Dynamic Systems must have a verification of training form on file from the user or reseller. This is to ensure that FIPS users are familiar with and understand the product safety and handling procedures. The form can be found in the back of the instruction manual or may be downloaded from the website. Molding a custom insert for a wheelchair client requires professional expertise. The FIPS team usually includes a therapist familiar with the client's positioning needs, a technician skilled in using Liquid SunMate, and assistants to help with client transfer. The 3 Liquid SunMate ingredients are polyol, catalyst, and iso. Polyol determines the finished properties of the cushion. Polyol is relatively harmless if spilled or splashed on the skin, but should be washed off with soap and water as soon as possible. Splashes to the eyes should be flushed with water immediately. Catalyst controls the reaction speed of the foaming process. Catalyst is hazardous to the skin and eyes. However, the small quantity used in this system makes splashing unlikely. If skin or eye contact occurs, wash the chemical away immediately. ISO reacts with the polyol catalyst mixture and starts the foaming action. It produces carbon dioxide bubbles and the chemical linkages which give the cushion its elasticity. ISO is hazardous. If skin or eye contact occurs, wash the chemical away immediately. For detailed descriptions of each ingredient and thorough safety and handling information, refer to the material safety data sheets enclosed with each unit. When handling FIPS chemical ingredients, use the following basic safety precautions. Wear protective gloves and clothing to prevent skin contact. Wear protective glasses to prevent possible splashes in the eyes. Work in a well-ventilated area, and keep chemical containers in a safe place to prevent accidental spills or handling by untrained persons. Protect surfaces from accidental spills by covering the work area floor and wheelchair with drop cloths. Have a large trash can next to the chair for disposing of empty FIPS containers and to catch potential overflow. For a wheelchair with a sling seat, plywood boards should be placed in the chair to provide a solid, flat foundation. A 2 ml 33-gallon trash bag is used as a molding bag when pouring a seat or back insert for an adult. Light-colored bags are preferable because they allow you to view the rising foam and locate any trapped air pockets. Prepare the molding bag by marking a center line on the bag from top to bottom using a broad-tipped marker and straight edge. This center line will be used later to position the bag in the chair. When molding a seat insert, place 2 SunMate base cushions inside the bag. A back insert requires only 1 base cushion. The base cushion becomes an integral part of the molded insert. The thickness of the base cushion should be determined by the therapist. An inch is usually sufficient. Place the molding bag with base cushions in the chair and eliminate any wrinkles or restrictions in the bag. A trial run-through will familiarize each team member with his or her duty, review all steps, timing, and individual responsibilities, and explain to the client what he or she may experience during the molding process. Practice transferring and positioning the client in the chair. Base cushions or additional supports should be adapted at this point to hold the client in the proper position during the foaming process. For example, a wedge could be used as a base to keep the client from sliding forward. Adapt the footrests to the new height of the base cushion and make sure the molding bag opening is high enough to contain the expanding foam. Internal temperatures of the rising foam can reach 140 degrees Fahrenheit. Protect the client from the heat with an additional layer of clothing or by placing a towel between the body and the molding bag. After trial positioning is complete, remove the client from the chair. You are now ready to mix. Whether you have ordered the bowl pack or bag pack, inspect all containers for leakage as you unpack the box. If you notice any leaks, do not use the product. Dispose of the containers according to instructions and contact Dynamic Systems for advice on how to get a replacement or refund. If the containers feel cold, the bag pack polyol section feels thick, or the bowl pack polyol or ISO looks thick, cloudy, or crystallized, follow the enclosed cold weather heating instructions and bring the chemicals back to room temperature before using. The bag pack has 3 sections, each containing pre-measured ingredients. Each section is labeled and isolated by a plastic clip lock. It is important to follow precise mixing times and remove the clips in the correct order to ensure a safe and successful pour. The bag pack ingredients are mixed by kneading and shaking the bag. When shaking the bag, hold the bag lock securely and face away from the client and other team members to avoid accidental spills. To begin, first massage and shake the polyol section for at least 2 minutes to dissolve any sedimentation. Remove the lock between the polyol and catalyst. Squeeze the catalyst out of the corner areas to make sure it is adequately mixed, and vigorously shake the bag for 30 seconds. Stop. Before proceeding, make sure the client and team are ready. Adding the ISO to the polyol catalyst mixture will begin the foaming reaction. When everyone is ready, remove the lock between the ISO and polyol mixture. Vigorously shake the bag for 15 seconds. Remove the bag lock, grasp the opening tightly, and lower it into the molding bag, spreading the liquid evenly from side to side. Dispose of the empty foil bag in the trash. You have 15 to 20 seconds to make adjustments. From the outside of the molding bag, use your hands to move the mixture evenly across the surface of the base cushion. Make sure the bag stays centered in the chair. If a pommel is desired, loosen the bag slightly in the front center to allow for foam expansion in that area. Quickly transfer the client onto the molding bag while the chemicals are still liquid. Adjust the molding bag as needed to make sure the foam can rise freely around the client. While one person monitors the bag, the therapist focuses on the client's position. The molding bag will be slippery, and the rising foam could push the client out of position. Gently hold the client in place by the knees or pelvis. The client should hold as still as possible while the foam is expanding to achieve the best contour. Do not push on the bag with your hands or fingers while the foam is rising. Pushing crushes the delicate bubbles and creates firm, dense patches in the foam. Although fumes are slight, avoid standing or breathing directly over the bag opening. As the foam rise begins to slow, release trapped air in the molding bag by poking a pinhole in the top front center of the pommel area or in the corners of the bag. It takes about 5 to 6 minutes for the foam to rise and cure. The client should stay seated during this time. Once the foam has cured, the client may be removed from the chair. If you are only molding a seat cushion, you are done. Continue to the trimming and finishing steps. If you are making a total insert, remove the cushion from the chair, trim off the excess, and replace the cushion in the chair to mold a matching back. Prepare a molding bag with base cushion inserted and place the bag in the chair. If you are molding a total insert, place the molding bag on the back of the seat insert you just made and seat the client. Follow trial positioning and safety protocols. When pouring a back cushion, a shower cap may be placed on the client's head as additional spill protection. Begin by pouring the polyol into the 3-quart mixing bowl provided. Use the mixing stick and scrape all the sediment from the bottom of the container into the mixing bowl. Mix the polyol on high speed for 2 minutes. Thorough mixing is the key to a good reaction and good foam quality. Next, pour the catalyst into the polyol. Mix thoroughly at high speed for 30 seconds, turning the mixing bowl while lightly scraping the sides and bottom. Stop. Before adding the ISO, make sure the client and the team are ready. Adding the ISO to the mixture starts the foaming reaction. Add the ISO to the polyol mixture and mix on high speed for 15 seconds. Move the mixer constantly, scraping the bottom and sides of the bowl. Turn off the mixer and set it aside. With the client leaning forward, pour the mix into the molding bag and dispose of the bowl in the trash can. Gently lean the client back into position. Apply light pressure to the client's shoulders to prevent the rising foam from pushing them forward. Avoid standing or breathing directly over the bag opening while the foam is rising. After 5 or 6 minutes, the foam will have cured and the client may be removed from the chair. You are now ready to trim and finish your insert. Once the molding process is complete, the therapist and seating specialist determine what modifications need to be made to the cushion. Peel off the molding bag before marking and trimming the foam. Neglecting to remove the bag will cause the cushion to harden. If the foam feels sticky, let it cure for a few more minutes. When making a total insert, mark the seat and back so the two pieces can be realigned after removing them from the wheelchair for trimming. For the first rough trim, cut away all excess material with an electric knife. Replace the insert in the chair for a second fitting with a client. Note where additional trimming is required. Look for areas under the arm and around the shoulder that might rub or cause discomfort. Modify the insert as needed to accommodate belts or lap trays. Remove any irregularities from the contour that might cause irritation or pressure points. Foam flaps caused by bag wrinkles can be glued down. Use a hand die grinder or rasp to get into deep contours and smooth any rough edges or ridges. Don't worry about fixing every blemish. A soft, smooth surface will be accomplished during lamination. Once trimming is complete, if you are making a total insert, glue the seat and back cushions together before continuing to the lamination step. Apply an even coat of strong contact adhesive, like 3M74, to the area where the cushions will be joined. Once the glue becomes tacky, join the two cushions to form a smooth one-piece insert. For demonstration purposes, only the seat cushion will be used to illustrate laminating, fabric covering, and waterproofing. First, trim away a 1/4-inch layer from the surface of the insert, maintaining the shape of the contour. The foam being trimmed away will be replaced by a soft 1/4-inch SunMate laminate. Spray adhesive onto half the surface of the insert and half the surface of the 1/4-inch laminate. Once the glue becomes tacky, gently lay the laminate over the insert, pressing the 1/4-inch layer into the contour, working from the center outward. Repeat the same procedure for the other side. The laminate will bunch, forming darts in the corners. Trim away the excess laminate nearly flush with the insert. Using the tongue stick, spread glue on the edges of the seam and pinch it closed. Once the inside contour of the cushion has been laminated, the insert is ready for a fabric cover. A removable Lycra cover can be made, or as we'll show here, fabric may be glued directly to the cushion surface for durability and aesthetics. Stretch cotton knit contours and adheres easily to the foam. Any one- or two-way stretch, medium to dark-colored material, can be used. Light-colored fabrics are not recommended as the glue will show through. Waterproof stretch fabrics are available and are a nice alternative to waterproofing with silicone. To begin, spray half of the surface of the insert with 3M74. Once the glue becomes tacky, gently press the fabric into the contour, working from the center outward. Repeat on the other side. Do not spray adhesive on the fabric as it will bleed through and cause discoloration. Working with a stretch of the fabric, all seams can be placed on the outside corners, bottom, or back of the cushion. To make a seam, apply adhesive to the foam surface. Pinch the fabric together to make a dart and cut away the excess fabric about a 1/4 inch away from the cushion. Tuck one side of the 1/4 inch fabric dart underneath the other to create smooth, flat seams. Once fabric finishing is complete, a silicone waterproof coating may be applied to create a surface that is easily washed with soap and water. A clear silicone may be used to waterproof a knit fabric-covered insert. The silicone coating provides an elastic waterproof seal which is permanently flexible and allows the insert to stretch and compress. Waterproofing should be done in a well-ventilated area. 2 tubes of silicone are enough to waterproof an entire seat or back insert with 2 coats. For demonstration, we are waterproofing only the contact area of the seat cushion, taped off to create neat edges. 2 coats are required for a protective seal. Using a caulking gun, empty half the contents of the silicone tube onto the seat. Apply the first coat, holding the spreader vertically to the surface for good penetration. Once the first coat is done, add just enough silicone for the second coat to create a smooth, uniform finish. Apply the second coat holding the spreader at a 45-degree angle to create a complete seal with even distribution. Depending on temperature and humidity, the insert will take about 30 to 60 minutes to dry. Total inserts and complex contours will take longer to complete. Foam in place inserts finished in this manner are flexible, durable, easy to clean, and will last a long time.